What it do, YouTube? Is Coffee back at it with an update, man. And peep it, I didn't even know Wack100 was so heavily involved in this, or was trying to be involved with Keefe D freeing him from custody. And I saw he was posting something the other day. I did a vid on it. I'll pin the vid below, or whatever the case may be. He was posting a book or a podcast, something like that Keefe D had did before. And like Compton Street Legend or something like that. And it had a caption basically saying like, count down to an innocent man being freed, or he's going to walk free, something to that extent, which was wild to see. Because you guys remember way back when the Tupac All Eyes on Me movie came out, that was the early stages of Wack100 becoming the Wack100 as far as in the blogosphere that we know today, always going against the grain, being controversial, things of that nature. Y'all remember that, right? Where he was saying Pac was not a gangster. He wasn't revolutionary like everyone tries to make him out to be. He called him GAY, all kinds of ish. He was going in on Pac. So it only kind of makes sense that now when this case is going on, he is trying to put some play together as well. And you see the judge shot down the play they were trying to put together in the early stages here just to get Keefe D home on bail, right? It seems Wack testified in court via like Skype is what it sounds like to me, basically saying like, I'm gonna put up 15% of the bond or whatever, let Keefe D come home on the ankle monitor. I'm gonna be his benefactor, more or less vouching for him, I guess. Like he'll make sure he makes the court dates and abides by stipulations or whatever. But the judge shot it down, and it seems that the court was not happy with the fact that Wack and Keefe D had some kind of play that they were trying to do to tell Keefe D's life story and profit off crime, which is something in a lot of true crime cases we've seen before or whatever. Like I think the dude from Goodfellas, who's now deceased, who sold the rights to his story after witness protection, being in the feds, all that, Henry Hill, you know what I mean? The movie Goodfellas definitely glamorized his story and made him look totally different than he really was on some whole other type time. If you know, get in the comments with it. But he sold his life story to Scorsese and the book or whatever. And, there became laws over time that if you commit a crime, you can't benefit off that crime. Like we've seen this in true crime cases, like a killer can't body someone and then write a book and a story all about it and then sell it and get paid. Like I comment if y'all are familiar with what I'm talking about. Now, I don't know exactly how that works. Like it's just flat out illegal and you're not able to do it at all. Or people try to push plays another way where like, hey, we'll do it in this cat's name. So then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like cooking the books. I don't know if that's what Wack was trying to do, like how he did with the game, with all the game's financial problems and whatnot, where all the money runs through Wack's name. So that girl can't collect the money from the actual assault lawsuit that she's been trying to get forever from that She's Got Game show. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's like what they were trying to do here, him and Keefe D, like, yo, I'll put it out. And then it's like, you're not benefiting off it, the crimes. I don't know exactly how it all works. If that's just something that like, if an individual does that, then the victims can come after them civilly and try to take the money, or like, it can be an actual criminal charge. I'm not quite sure. Because you see in the reports right here, an ailing former gang member, that's Keefe D. Nevada judge rejected house arrest with electric monitoring for Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, 61, saying she was not satisfied with the assurances that Davis and his would-be benefactor, Cash Wack100 Jones, were not planning to reap profits from the sale of Davis's life story. So I guess, the judge wasn't buying it or whatever. And, it says a Nevada law prohibits convicted killers from profiting from their crimes. But at the time, at this present time, it's just allegations, right? So he's not convicted. Like, I don't know. It's all a tricky situation. It says a Clark County District Court Judge Carly Kearney said in her ruling issued on Wednesday that a review of Jones' financial records also did little to address her concerns that Jones might be a front or middleman for the true bond poster. So all kinds of ish that the judge is shooting down, like, you're trying to reap benefits off this crime. It's technically illegal. We're not going to let y'all do that. We don't believe that you're the true person posting the bail. You know what I mean? That is a cover up. Like, it's a deep situation, man. And it says, it also went on to say that the prosecutors are saying that Davis intends to benefit from retelling his story about the killing of Tupac Shakur and played a recording of a prison phone call in which Jones, which is Wack100, describes to Davis a plan to produce 30 to 40 episodes of a show based on his life story. Which, like I said, it's all just so tricky and complex because that stuff's illegal to do, right? There's laws to stop criminals from benefiting financially off their crimes. But again, how exactly does that work? Is there got to be like injunctions and things filed to stop stuff from going down? Or do the victims just have to sue someone civilly? Can they catch a case behind it? It's all so confusing because if you think about it, the whole way Keefe D got himself in this ish with the Vlad TV interviews, the books he did and whatnot and all that, where he's talking about the death of Tupac, he benefited financially off that. You know what I mean? And then we come to this whole situation with the case, with a lot of the evidence being him telling on himself when he believed he was protected by some immunity deal, which he didn't seem to have anymore. It's all so tricky and all crazy, but apparently Wack100 was trying to run this play. That's what the prosecutors and the judge and all them allege, and they weren't buying it. They shot it down. No bail. Keefe D still behind bars.
Never really said, Rand, I really got your back. Thank you. Because you know what, Boog? I mean, me and Boog was in a room together. Chris Stokes put us in a room together and made us do stuff together. You feel me? Me and Jarrell Houston. You're not gonna sweep anything under the rug. I was molested by Chris Stokes and Mark Houston, and that's the truth. Period.
And that's the truth, and you can say that, but you know, it's kind of messy when you gotta put other people's truth out there. I don't think that's your place to judge other people.
Well, my truth is the fact that Chris Stokes had me and Jarrell Houston in a room sucking each other. My truth is that hold on, Judy, hold on. I got a problem with Fizz because Fizz was the first person to take it in his front. And he want to make it seem like I'm a motherfucking home, like I'm crazy, and like there's a problem, like I did something to him. I never did anything to nobody. Some tapes got out, and we all know what that was about. I was using God's will. I can't protect Boog when he gonna set me up, and he knew about the meeting at Mike Conception's house and in Compton. You know, I'm trying to protect Chris, Marcus, Omari, y'all. Everybody have respect for everybody's family, but don't nobody show no love or respect for me.
Then we got, this is some old footage that surfaced. Raz B from B2K has been saying this for the longest time, that Chris Stokes, Marquise Houston violated him, and there was all this weird twisted ish going on within B2K. But then I seen him collab with these dudes again since then. Doesn't mean that he's lying. I don't know if any of this stuff was ever substantiated or not. You know what I mean? But this is an old clip that's being reshared, and you see what people are talking about here. It says, this is how them P. Diddy parties be. A lot of these artists on the same ish. Listen to Raz B story from B2K. Once they walk you into that room, then you know what time it is. Shaking my head. The industry, man. So jump in the comments. Do you believe Raz B? You know, did you ever think he was telling the truth, or he was lying, or what's your thoughts about that? He reunited with some of these individuals. They were always trying to say he was just mentally ill and all that. What do you think about the comparison here with these P. Diddy parties? You know, as I said, that's the context in which this clip is being shared. Like, Raz B been trying to tell y'all how it is. This is the same type of ish, etc. You know, and Diddy, I keep saying it's only a matter of time till the feds come get him for that RICO. Let me know if you think that's going to happen or not. And it's just twisted the things we've heard, the disturbing, wicked allegations about the industry over the years, the entertainment industry, the music industry, weird, creepy rituals and secret societies and all that. Tap in, comment, let's talk. Subscribe, stay tuned for updates. It's Coffee. I'm up out here. Peace.